Hi Leo, thank you for joining me. We're going to be taking a look at some shadow work in this series. Initially, I was considering doing readings about the X's for these Halloween specials, but then I decided against that because I felt that touching on some shadow work would be a little bit more beneficial. So shadow work is basically a form of self-examination, and through exploring it, it can give tremendous opportunities for growth and development. When you can accept your shadow parts, it can lead towards you starting to love and accept all of you, including your imperfections, because it's your imperfections that are actually what makes you perfect. Everything is always about balance and accepting the shadow and the light within you, and utilising both aspects as and when you need to. And also, as a result, you'll find that other people's behaviours will not trigger you quite as easily. You can assess your environment more accurately, and you'll see others and evaluate your situations with greater clarity. You'll no longer see yourself as being too big or too small, and basically you'll feel a lot more in balance. Please remember that this is still a general reading, okay? So it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. So you always use your own discernment. You take what's resonating for you and you leave the rest. I cannot censor, choose nor control what's coming out of the cards. I'm literally just reading them, and it's up to you to decide what you do with it. You do have free will. Tarot is not in charge, you are. For everything else, please read the descriptions box. Okay, so now that that's all out of the way, let's get into your reading for you, Leo. I will warn you though that shadow work is not for the faint of heart, because you might hear a few things that is going to be really, really difficult to listen to. Okay, so Leo, please. It's for Leo. Okay, Amdusia's harmony. Okay, so I always say that with Oracle you get 3 messages. Your first message comes from the creator of the deck. Your second message comes from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. So if you just take a moment to yourself to focus on the card and what emotions it's bringing up for you, and what is your initial intuitive message that comes with that particular card. So it says celebration is indicated and the coming together of friends for a common purpose. Amdusia's totem beast is the mystical and elusive unicorn. He can adopt this form in dreams and visions, but more usually he appears in human guise as a glorious angel whose progress is accompanied by the enchanting music of an invisible orchestra. Like the unicorn, Amdusia's favours forests. The trees bend to his command, providing shelter. He brings peace and friendship and signals a time for gathering together like-minded souls for the undertaking of some adventurous new project that is close to your heart. And the motto is harmony. With this one, I'm getting that there is going to be a very rare opportunity, and I say rare opportunity because it's a unicorn, for you to come together with a group of like-minded individuals. And we're going to see how this one plays out in your tarot, because my initial gut reaction to this card here, Leo, is you might fall folly to looking a gift horse in the mouth, right? So it's an opportunity that you feel is too good to be true. It isn't. It's not too good to be true at all. This is an opportunity here that you can trust. But because of your past experiences, it's playing into your fear. And it's like your fears are telling you not to trust that opportunity. So you're running the risk of missing out on something. Okay, how is Leo showing up in the world, please? How are others currently seeing Leo at this time? How are others seeing Leo at this time, please? Thank you. The Five of Coins. Okay, that's Taurus energy. Oh, thank you. Oh, don't go on the floor. Two of Cups. That's Cancerian energy. Thank you. The Five of Wands. That's your energy. That's Leo, Saturn in Leo. And the Queen of Swords is Libra energy. Leo. Either your read has just been hijacked by someone who is thinking about you pretty much constantly, or this is someone who you've already had a run-in with that is making you second guess something. You got Five of Coins, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. And the Two of Cups indicates that this is someone who at one point you were romantically involved with this individual. Now either they are currently missing you here. You feel that they are a bit of a drama magnet, that they caused you too much trouble. It's this Two of Cups here that's throwing me a little bit. For some of you, you could be wondering if your ex is missing you. Clarify this Five of Coins, please. See, the question that I asked was, how is Leo showing up in the world? When we got the Five of Coins. That's lack mentality. And the Two of Cups. That's like a relationship, taking a connection up to the next level. It's union, it's partnership. Some of you here could actually be feeling that you're never going to meet the right partner for you, and you feel that you could well be left on the shelf. Okay, so you've got the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, and the Hanged Man. So that's Pisces, Aries, and Neptune. So it's Pisces again. Could be. It is weird because for some of you, you're currently embodying the Emperor energy, which is someone who is very, very successful in business. And is with the Nine of Cups, right? So that's like wish fulfillment, wish granted. You're happy with your career. Not for all of you, but for most of you, you're happy with your career situation. But then when it comes to romance, it's like it's a different ball game entirely. And you feel that every time you get involved with somebody romantically, it has this nasty habit of just blowing up in your face. Especially with this combo, the Five of Wands and the Queen of Swords. It's like you're not in the mood for being dragged into anyone else's drama. You've seen it all. You've been there. You've done that. You got the t-shirt. You didn't like the t-shirt and you've burnt the fucking thing, right? So it's like you've quietly resigned your love life, like you've put it on the back burner for the time being. You spent that time and energy on your career and you're quite happy with the stage that you're at with that. But then it's like you go home at night and you wonder, when is it going to be your turn for your happy ending? I would keep an open mind here, Leo, because I've got the really sneakiest suspicion here that someone has set you up on a blind date. With this card being your first card out, that there is someone else around you who is feeling your pain, and it's like they're agreeing with you that your romantic history is really, really unfair. Really unfair. And they've set you up on a blind date or something, I'm sure of it. Okay. What's the outside influences currently affecting Leo at this time, please? Okay, the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, wish fulfillment, contentment, attainment as well. Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is Leo. It's Mars in Leo. And the Knave of Wands, that's the Page of Wands. Right, you're being thrown in at the deep end here, Leo. And with that Mars in Leo energy, Mars is all about your passion, your drive, your ambition. Is you picking up the mantle. It's you giving this opportunity a fair chance, despite the odds. And Page of Wands, it's a very youthful energy, that youthful zest for life, cheeky, humorous, a little bit jovial. For some of you, you could have a child somewhere with that page. But it's a brand new path, and it's an outside influence. Let me see. Why is the Page of Wands here, please, for Leo? Why is the Page of Wands here, please? Why is the Page of Wands here, please? The Seven of Coins. It's Taurus energy. The Tower. It's Mars. This is Aries, Scorpio, and the King of Swords, Aquarian. That's an interesting King of Swords, because he's got a pet fox. Leo, you are struggling at the moment to trust in anything. Like when it comes to love and romance, you're really struggling to trust it. And I said it was because of your past experiences. Your past, it is still having an effect here on your decision making. But I am seeing that you're not going to allow your past circumstances to sabotage your future happiness. Up until this point you have been. And I'm looking here at a breakthrough. Your past is losing its grip on you. See, it's weird. This deck is really bizarre, because it's the King of Swords and he's got a pet fox. And foxes are known for being sly, sneaky, devious. It's not great. But if it's a spirit animal, it pertains to a teacher and learning lessons. It's almost as if you're trying your hardest here not to judge new people that you meet by the standards of the individuals of your past, because for some here you were dealing with someone who did nothing but lie and cheat, and they were just devious, they were cold, withdrawn, and they basically destroyed everything that you'd built up together. Now, you have been patient with yourself and you've tried to build yourself back up again as best you can, and I'm seeing that you're successful with that, right? But what this has left you with is an inability to trust in your decision making when it comes down to new partners. And this blind date, this thing that has been set up on your behalf by your friends, it's going to trigger something in you. Initially, you're going to be pissed off about it, but then given time, you're going to slowly come round to the idea of, okay then, maybe it might be worth me lowering my defenses just a little bit and see what happens. Maybe this is worth the risk. It's like you're trying so hard to stay open-minded about it, but at the same time it's like that past is still creeping in. What's the outcome of this, please, for Leo? It's like you're trying to believe that not everybody is out there to hurt you, and it's so difficult at the moment for you to believe in that. Temperance, Sagittarian energy, Six of Cups is Scorpion, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Yeah, I did say teacher for some, and now we've got the Hierophant. So in your outcome, the lessons, like your experiences that you've been through in your past, I'm seeing that you're turning those negative experiences into a positive to help carry you forward into your future. This is actually going to work out really well for you, Leo. Really nice energies. You've got temperance, it's divine timing, it's patience, it's a careful blend, a careful balance. It's you sitting on the fence and going, okay then, yeah, let's see what happens. I'm not going to get too involved too quickly. I'm not going to give too much of myself away too soon. I'm going to really take my time with this. And I'm going to see if this individual, if this new person is worth their salt, basically, before I invest too much emotions into them. So you're really looking at it from a different outlook here, and you're slowly but surely coming round to the idea that not everyone is going to treat you like the individuals from your past have done. That basically that not everyone's out to hurt you, even though it bloody well feels like it sometimes. You know deep down that that's not really the truth. Right, and then the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. It's a card of a soulmate connection. And then the Hierophant, a commitment. This is indicating that this blind date, or this date, whatever it is that your friends have set up for you, it is actually going to lead on to something quite big. With that soulmate energy and the Hierophant, it's going to end really well. Really well. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. See? Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy. Things moving forward. Honestly, Leo, drop your defences. Not all of your defences, obviously, because that's not a great thing to do. Just lower your guard down just a little bit. Whoever this individual is that's trying to get closer to you, let them in little by little by little, okay? This is a good thing. This is a really good thing here. Things are moving forward. Things are moving in your favour. They're moving in the right direction. And then your blockage, Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, mental prison, overthinking. That's your blockage. Avoid overthinking the situation, because you will end up driving yourself up the friggin' wall if you keep overthinking that situation. Okay, so if you've made it this far into the reading, then please do consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscribe or a comment, or all three if you're feeling generous. And thank you so much to all of those who have already supported my channel. It genuinely does mean the world to me, so thank you so much. It's for Leo, please. Additional message here that's coming in. With that whole teacher energy, you've already gone through the worst of what you'll go through when it pertains to relationships, right? they're saying here that history is not going to repeat itself because you've gone, unfortunately, you've gone through that really awful experience already. Now you know what to look out for. There's also a thing here about not just red flags, but green flags as well. So if you Google green flags of relationships, you might be pleasantly surprised by that new individual and how many green flags they're ticking. Addicted, okay? So the same as your first card and your 3 messages, all right? So if you look at the card and what emotions does the illustration bring up for you? I'll try and hold it so it's not getting a glare, okay? So it says it's not about choosing the chains, it's about choosing them again and again and again. Freedom was the worst of lies. I could have been a slaver or a slave, but I choose the latter. Addiction to something, to drugs, to love, to company or evil, addiction to pain or safety, to making simple everything that can be deep. They all have in common the feeling of being lost if we are ever without it. Freedom is not a friend, as it promises responsibility, failure, challenges. Freedoms can be taken and they can be broken. They can be stripped naked and whipped and abused. Slavery is a much cleaner choice. If you give it all away at the beginning, then how can they take it from you? So, what can it be that is so easy to believe that freedom is an illusion? It is so hard to feel that slavery is an illusion as well, that the sky has a limit, but the chains have one as well. The irony of it all, when we lose the desire much before losing the will to fight, is that actually possible to reach for the sky even when bound by chains? So with that particular card there for you, Leo, what I get really, really strongly is up until this point, your past has had far too much control over you. And your past is what has kept you chained to the ground. It's time for you to fly. It's time for you to find your feet again, find your freedom again. Don't be afraid to cut through those chains. For some of you, those chains have been with you for the longest of times, that now it actually feels like a comfort blanket. All right, so that's the message behind that card. It's okay for you to cut the chains that bind you. To be fair, I did say that shadow work was really, really deep and intense. It honestly, it isn't for everybody. Have more information, please, for Leo. Also with that card, Leo, it's okay for you to leave your comfort zone once in a while and to try something new, try something different as well. It's okay for you to go against the grain once in a while. It's for Leo, please. Thank you. Witness, to know personal evidence and to speak out. That is a card about gaslighting. Someone making you question your version of events, someone making you question your own reality, someone making you question your intent, your integrity, right? Don't be afraid to speak out against that individual. You know your worth, you know your value, you know what's happened to you, you know your story. And it's okay for you to talk about the things that happened to you. You have a voice, Leo, and the world needs to hear your story. If the fear of you not being believed is what's keeping you stuck, then it's time to face that fear. You will be believed by the people who love and care for you the most, Leo. You will be believed. It's for Leo, please. Okay, so we had a jump there. Destiny. You're coming into your destiny here, Leo. You're coming into your full power. Wheel of Fortune, fate, karma, destiny. This too shall pass. You've got this. You've absolutely got this. You're heading out to pastures new. It's like some of you are actually being vindicated here as well. So for those who were accused of doing something that you didn't do, you're being vindicated. You're being put in the clear. That's your path to freedom. If you look at the card, there's a figure on the road. He's heading towards the sun. There's a brand new path here, Leo. It's time for you to be excited about your future instead of afraid of what the future could bring. Be excited about it. Rejuvenation, yeah. Take a break. It's time for a holiday for some of you. For others of you, it's more about self-care, rediscovering yourself. There's nothing nicer than just, I don't know, sitting in the bath for what can be classed as a bit too long with just nothing but your own thoughts. Sometimes that can be really enlightening and really refreshing as well. So don't be afraid to do a little something nice for yourself. It's time for you to have a rest. Don't quit, take a break is the message behind that card. Okay, really, really nice read. So yeah, that is what I have for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the information to do so can be found in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.